Yeah, I think they're particularly in the era of STEM, and a lot of people are talking about science, and which I think they're absolutely right to focus on the importance of science, and math and engineering, because the world is becoming more and more automated, and we have to have people that are trained and can take those jobs. But at the same time, I think it's occurring at a lot of levels at the expense of the humanities. And my fear is that with the incredible acceleration of technology, if we don't have capable, thoughtful people in philosophy and in English, um, studying literature and history, that are examining the consequences of all of this, the acceleration of technology. Are we making ethical decisions? How is it affecting how we treat each other, how our society is developing? And so I feel like there needs to be, the humanities need a lot of love right now.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, well, I just said, in my view, math and science are much more objective and much more, there's less room for subjectivity. You showed me that there is some room for it, but, and that the humanities, there is more room for subjectivity. Does that mean that they should look down on the humanities? I think not. I mean, I think you have some humanities teachers who might look down on the sciences for not looking at subjectivity. I mean, I just think we are human beings, right? And so to take that, the human element out of academics would be terrible. So, do I think there should be an emphasis on STEM education? I do. I think that's those are the fields which are going to, kind of drive the future in terms of innovation, technology, our economy, absolutely. But to have that without humanities would be a disaster because that would mean that, okay, we have proven that, genetically modified food and animals is the most, it would become too, I think the term is utilitarian. Everything would just more, I think, be based on functionality. You need the humanities to provide some, not lessons in ethics, but at least more discussion of ethics, discussions of morality. So I think I absolutely believe in the push for the STEM build, like we're building the STEM building. I think it's great, but we're not moving to disregard the humanities, right? I mean, at our school, and I think this is wonderful, the Miller family just gave money to provide these humanities fellowships. And I think that's awesome because it's something that many people are it's being pushed to the back burner. So I think you absolutely need both. Yes, technology, innovation, science, math. I mean that's the way the world is going, but you can't do that without keeping the humanities because the humanities are what I mean, it gives more subjectivity. It gives again the sense of ethics, morality, purpose. You need it.
There is a beautiful middle. Not everyone has been bestowed with all of the gifts of nature. A common misconception is the scientists have no imagination, and all of the imagination that they have is used towards trying to find something that is outside of the realm where people usually think more on the abstract field. The common misconception on the other side is that someone in the Beaux-Arts is not capable of thinking um, on a more mathematical way. And there you have your Escher.